Hello everybody, over here and welcome to Explain. I am in my PC12, it's cold and dark, and I am playing FSEconomy. And today I've rounded up 10 people who want to fly from North Platte Regional to Norfolk Regional. So it's KLBF to KOFK. So let's get started. Alright, let's get some powers on. Let's get this engine started. Alright. Good. We can turn off the external power now. Wonderful. Beacon nav. Come on, get up there. Alright. Get up there. Let's get going, people. Hello everyone. Welcome to this flight. We are getting ready. So let us add some waypoints. So we are going to KOFK. Enter. However, I don't know if these are procedures. Departure, none available. Do any arrivals? None available. Approach, we are doing runway 1. What? SimBrief has it wrong. SimBrief has it wrong. How very strange. How very strange. So I entered this flight in here and SimBrief comes up with block fluid of 460. That's with the alternate, you know, enough to circle. But FSEconomy tells me I need 35. So that's a huge difference. Yeah. So I have 140 in the airplane currently, which should be more than enough. SimBrief has me coming in KOFK at runway 1. There is no runway 1 approach. Wow. That's interesting. Alright, let's take LS30. We'll figure it out when we get there. Cert after LBF. LBF. I believe I load an airway now. V172, yes. And I'm coming out of Bonnell. There we go. Load that. And after this, now insert after OFK. There we go. Norfolk. Boom. We can get rid of this. Remove that. Okay. Now I am going to take us up to 20. It's a short flight. I'm going up to 16,000. That should be more than enough. Let's get these people loaded. Log in. I'm logged in. Let's start the flight. 10 people loaded. I have enough fuel. Let's get going. Boom. Oops. So here, let's just say it's licensed. So I'm taking off from runway 12 today, which is here. So I need to go out, hook a left, and go down. Wonderful. Alright. Runway 12. Let's set our bug. Alright. I guess we're ready to taxi. Let's make sure our yokes are aligned. It's a fairly short flight today. Oops, I really need to turn around. There's no way I'm going to make that turn. Hi, helicopter. Over. Hold on. Oh, I missed it again. Let's brake a bit. I want to go down there. Straight ahead. You know, that's what we like to do, go in circles. Cross the runway. Here we are at runway 12. Let's slow it down. Now this plane, I've noticed, has a strange judder. You have to turn the wheel at the end, and even then it still wants to move. Alright, nobody's there. Let us turn up our fuel mixture. The brake wasn't on. Flaps down. A train. Oh, interesting. A train. Alright. Let's brake here for a while. We're gonna get ready. Get ready for the GPS. Boom. Ready for takeoff. Engine to the max. I'm running it in the red till I get off the ground, and then I throttle back severely. 100, start to rotate. Gear up, throttle back my engine. Alright. We're flying straight out. Let's trim the plane. Come on, keep it steady. Alright, let's get the autopilot going. Boom. Nav. Start our climb. Drops up. Let's get it smoothed. There we go. Oh, I didn't check the ATIS. Let's do it now. Waypoint info. 2994. Why am I going there? I should be going to LDF. Boom. Right fan. Activate. Oh, very strange. Turn that off. Lovely. Now I'm climbing pretty steeply here. Wait. Gear up. I thought I'd put the gear up. I guess I didn't. Oh, that was a mistake. Speed should start increasing. Wow, what an error. Alright, so we're coming into runway 30, but we really don't know. So let's get that programmed in. Same thing actually. Probably. Nav one, boom. Alright, still on the climb. This is the HD mesh scenery. I put it in for all of North America. It's pretty bright on, but let's put some, make sure our instruments are clear. Processing. Yeah, the vectors. Alright, let's check our fuel. Utilities, fuel planning. Arrive with more than enough. What? No! It's KOFK. Hold on a second. This is wrong. Remove approach. It's K. This is wrong. Awesome. Add waypoint. KOFK. There we go. Road procedure. Alright, approach. There we go. Runway 1. LS1. Road approach. So let's look at our utilities again. Fuel planning. More than enough fuel. Alright. Happy with that. It's not a very long trip. So we really want to come in this way. After Bonnell, we can here. Once we hit Bonnell, we will do a direct to Salis. Okay, we've hit our flight level. Let's make sure that our oxygen here is correct and we're not overpressurizing. Oh, we're overpressurizing. Cabin's already having to dump. Oh, we're at what, 16? There we go. Let's get some more speed going. So our next altitude is 5,500. We can leisurely get down to that. Beautiful day. Now, I was looking for a weather system. Active Sky XP, something I was looking at, but I wanted something that also did better clouds. And these are pretty good. I don't know any better, but I saw some pictures, and it's hard to tell with pictures what really what's real. They could have put him through Photoshop and made him look really awesome. So I'm looking for advice. If you know of anything that works awesomely from first-hand experience, please let me know. Xinvaro looks very good. It's a third-party tool. It's $70 though, so I don't know. You know, we seem to be flying into clouds and rain. So I've been flying this plane for a while now. I've done 25 hours in it, and I like it. I like this plane. It's a bit simplistic, and some things that bother me is back here. Listen to that sound. There's a tick tick ticking back here, which I think is a flight model issue. I don't see anything making the noise, but you hear it? And if I go over into the back seat, it gets stronger. I can't figure out why. It's very annoying. Also on the plane, you notice it's not symmetrical. Instruments over there. It's very nice though. The plane flies nicely. It's easy to trim, it's easy to fly. And I'm thinking of going up to business jets next. The Challenger, the Bombardier Challenger is one that, you know, it was updated for X-Plane 11. And apparently everyone has it. Or the Eclipse 550, which is a fairly new plane. I don't know. Move into jets. I believe the Eclipse has the G1000 GPS system, which I do like the glass cockpit, while the Challenger is using the X-Plane FMC, which is something I'm not too familiar with. So maybe both would be an option. The Eclipse though seems to be underpowered, and the Challenger does not. And I'm not too sure I could utilize either of them in FSEconomy efficiently. So FSEconomy is a good way to see airports you wouldn't normally fly between. I've been seeing if I can take this on a cross-Atlantic flight, so I would go up northern Canada over to Greenland, to Iceland, and then into London or England, and then United Kingdom. But yeah, I don't know. That would be a fairly long flight hops. Maybe something worthwhile to do. Maybe I can get one of those business jets and make the flight. I don't know if the 550 will be able to go that distance. I think the Challenger can with, you know, weight. So I'll check it out, see which one works. Alright, I'm looking in Navigraph, and ILS-01 at our destination airport, KOFK, has a localizer of 111.5. I've set that. Our final approach is 014. Oops. 014, which I believe I was already. If we look at our approach at SLIS, so at SLIS we should be at 5,000 feet, and Carsi is correct at 3,500. And that's where we final approach fix. That's where we must be lined up and ready to receive the localizer. Alright, so we have 73 nautical miles to get down to essentially 3,500. checking FSEconomy. All my loading area has been loaded onto the craft. We have an estimated, what is this, 6,005, around 7K minus expenses worth of flight here. The airplane is $750 an hour dry, which means we are responsible for fueling it, but since it had fuel in there, I only really paid for what I use. I didn't have to get the expensive fuel. So this is all good. So I've done a few flights and I have over 20K, which is absolutely nothing. And it really helps to understand how little airports work. So I think it's a wonderful FSEconomy. This is it's free and it's a community site. Some of the gotchas that I found was not all airports are, all the airports there are not all in X-Plane. So runways, major airports are, because the program is, you know, a community thing, it caters to all the flight sims and they don't all have the same databases. So you really have to check before you accept assignments that you have the source and the target airports, the you know, where you're going to and where you're coming from, and that takes a little while. Some of the other tools are the search function. You can find areas which have rentable aircraft, which is what I want for my PC12 here, and you go in and look and the aircraft is rentable, but it needs repair or the person went bankrupt and it's really not rentable. So that function is missing a few parameters around it. So you do have to look around, and you know, you can always take anything which says, you know, one person flying to X, but that's not economical. And you know, if you're doing it for fun, you don't really care, I guess. But personally, it kind of bothers me when I don't have a full plane. Now, this model from this manufacturer, I'm not feeling that big a difference when it's full or when it's empty, which makes me believe I want a more meaningful model. So I'm on the lookout for this type of aircraft which has a more in-depth flight modeling. Alright, we can now do our direct approach. Icon to this. Activate. Boom. And let's start our descent. Come on, there we go. Turn that on. Alright, let's take it down. Okay, we're entering airspace, that's nice. So we should really be going down to 3,500. Let's just set that. Still pretty fast. Oh, this would be different too. Alright, set that up. 5. Okay, beautiful. So the airport, according to Navigraph, has a height of 1573 feet, 1,573 feet. So this minimum here is only 1,500 above the ground. Now I can set my minimum here of 2,000. I believe this button here. This knob, those blue numbers will change, and it will warn me when I'm getting close to the ground. So when I hit flight level 2,000, I'll be 500 above the ground. Alright, let's just increase my rate of descent here. I want to make sure I'm down early. So when you see this underline, that means do not go below 3,500 feet. That is your minimum. And if you have above, then you have to be at or below that. And if you have below, it's that or above. But since this is our final approach fix, we have to be at this to pick up the localizer. So time to start dumping cabin pressure, which it is doing. Notice the needle is below 0, so it's venting it automatically. It's kept the cabin at a wonderful 23 degrees. We are descending, so I kept them in their seat the whole time, which wasn't the nicest thing. Now I wasn't expecting storm clouds. It is set to real world weather outside, so what's this? More airspace? Yes, more airspace messages. What airspace are we entering? Here. Nice, easy descent. Wow. Temperature 7. 5. That, no, 11 winds. Okay. What is it? 2998. 2998. That's set. I should set this one as well. This is the backup. 29998. There we go. Alright, let's flip the radio. So we should clear the clouds when we hit 3,500. I believe that's what he said. 2003 broken. 4003 overcast. Okay. We'll see what we see. The winds don't seem that high, which is good for us. Alright, we're in the soup now. 30 nautical miles to go. We're still very fast. I'm going to slow us down soon. Because once we hit that, well, we have 9 nautical miles to slow it down, really. And I'm trying to get there as fast as possible because we are paying by the minute here for this plane, because we're renting it. Now, I believe with all of this here, we have an anti-icing issue. So let us not use a lot of power. Let us make sure we're clearing that ice out. Now I'm looking at my sim brief, and I am not seeing wind. Maybe I'm not reading this right, but I'm not seeing it warning me about bad weather. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. There we go. We're at 5,000 and we cleared the clouds. So they were thinking it was 4,003. But we're still away from the airport, and we're still at the bottom of the clouds here. There we go. Okay, we're nearing our height. There we go. We've just cleared our warning here. That's what that beep was. Pull it up. Okay, 13 nautical miles from turning into the airport. That's when we begin to slow down. I'm going to take our speed down to maybe 130, 120. Yeah, the clouds are really low. We're not even getting rain yet. So we're at 85, and we're still moving that fast. Airport's somewhere over there. I'm going 66 now. The airport's at 15, so I'm going to be turning left to 015. Over there. There's our turn that we're doing. There's the approach plate. Visibility is low. They told me what it was. Oh, 10. So we should be able to see things at 10 nautical miles. So the airport should be coming up here. So let's flaps down. Slow it down. Not so slow. Come on, pick it back up. Aha! I think we just found the localizer. But I didn't... Okay, let's do the approach. That's the glide scope. So we're right on the money here and we're right on the money there. Well, we haven't picked up the vertical glide scope yet. LNAV and VLOC is on. A little too slow. Now I'm not too sure why the autopilot went from nav to VLOC just by picking up the localizer. I should have armed it first before it did that. That's my understanding, so maybe that's a bug. There's a runway. Now our missed approach is going to be climb to 3000, then climb right, turning to 4000, right? And then go to the OFK VOR and hold. The runway has PAPI lights and MALSR lights, so we can see where they are here. Okay, some good speed here. Once we pick up the final approach beacon, I'll drop my flaps some more and put down my landing gear. This time I will check for my 3 lights. I'm expecting this to start coming down, and at 2.8 it should be here in the middle. I believe that's how it works. You know, going this slow, I feel like I'm going backwards. It's on the move. It's coming down. There we go. Alright. Flaps down. Gear down. That beeping was the flaps went to 30 and the gear was down, so at flaps 30 we are on landing approach. Speed's getting a little too low. We should be right on the glide path, and we are. Now, I tend to come in too fast with this plane, and I have hard landings. And I put in a plugin which rates my landings. So, let's see how I do. Four nautical miles. Reducing speed a little more. We're doing about 600-700 feet per minute. Slow it down some more. It's following the glide scope. Beautiful. Slow it down some more. You see the poppy lights here? So, too white, too red, you're good. All red, you're dead. All white, you're too high. Alright, coming into the runway, slow it down some more. This nose should start pitching up as I lose speed. Alright, at some point I'm going to take over the turn off the autopilot and take over. 3 green, my gear is down. Slowing it down some more. Nose starting to flare. Perfect. If you hit the piano keys, you should be at 0. I am. Alright. Oops, dropping like a stone. Come on, stop floating. Hard landing. Alright, I'm down. Let's get off this runway. Is this a runway? That's not a taxiway. Alright, we're just gonna stop here. And then we're going to end our flight. Your flight is logged. Wonderful. Alright. So, I should have taxied there, but I got impatient. Let's look at the log. So we rented, total rental cost was $683.54 because we used it for 54 minutes. Our fuel is there, our ground crew fees, that's the fees that they charge us at the airport. Between those two, it's $942. A distance bonus. This plane is clearly moving away from its home base, so they're charging us for that privilege of using the plane. So we only earned $4,814 for this flight. And that's that. Obeah here signing off. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe. Hit that like button if you liked the video, and leave a comment. If you didn't like the video, well, you can hit the dislike button. Thank you.